City officials say some CBD roads may be closed until early next year after a partial building collapse in December.
Now, they say Old Turner Hall has been shored up, but as Rob Masson reports, work to permanently fix the structure has not yet begun. Rob.
Right, Liz and Meg, one restaurant has already closed on O'Keefe Street, and other restaurants say they are suffering because of the street closures, which could remain in place for another 6 months. It has been nearly 7 months since the headquarters for the Louisiana Endowment for the Humanities, also known as Turner Hall, partially collapsed in the heart of the CBD on O'Keefe Street, 1 block off of Poydras. Since that time, roads have remained closed around the building due to fears that trucks and cars could further damage the historic building. Some businesses have been cut off. Maypop has closed, but the inconvenience will likely continue for the rest of the year. City council members were told this afternoon that the building has been shored up, but actual construction work to repair the 141-year-old structure itself has not yet begun.
That on June 6th, they submitted plans for the reconstruction scope to the city. Our colleagues at the Historic Districts Landmarks Commission, as well as in Safety of Permits, have already reviewed those permits. They have largely been approved, subject to 1 or 2 final steps, including the finalization of a contract with their general contractor. And LEH plans to begin the restoration work on the building as early as August 1st.
Now, there have been a number of partial building collapses over the last year, including one on St. Louis Street just last week. In that one, several dozen bricks fell from the building onto the street. Council members say they are attempting to take bids from engineering groups to do assessments on old buildings, but so far no one has responded to a request for proposals. They are now attempting to put together a new request for bids.